Damn, that lead-in took a long time, didn't it? Yeah, well, sometimes a little longer than others. I had something come up at the very last second. Took a long time, didn't it? Okay, hold on a second. Well, that's supposed to be muted. There you go. You know, you got to check your audio levels. So I had that up in the background, but got it muted. Don't worry about it. But, you know, like I said, some things were last second. Had to kind of get it going after I'd already started the stream. So we're catching up here. Anyway, I am Secret Squirrel. Welcome to Secret Squirrel Games. Glad to be your host. It is another Wednesday, noon Eastern time. Maybe a couple of minutes late. Oh, no big deal. Whatever. That's -4 UTC for anybody in a different time zone who wants to figure out what Eastern time in the United States is. And like I said, it is noon on a Wednesday, and that means we're doing cross out because we do cross out at 12 noon Eastern time on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and 3 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays and Fridays. So without further ado, let's just get right to that. All right. Leviathan has not been taking part in battles. I've been sending off my Leviathan because, you know, never have enough copper, right? I say as I look at my copper surplus of 44,000. But I send off the Leviathan because I'm not using it for anything anyway, so I figure I might as well, right? So I send it off into battles, and lately it has not been involved in any battles. You know, I think it's had one battle. Not as many people are doing this invasion battle against Leviathans. So I don't know what's going on there exactly. Why people wouldn't be doing that or not, I don't know. But here, you know what? Let me turn my volume down a little bit. It's a little bit peaking, a little bit high. I'll turn my volume down just a little bit so I make it a little bit more manageable. You know, my vocalization part. It just should be hitting the yellow a little bit, not, you know, every now and then basically type thing, but not so much the red. That's the key. So, checking my audio levels here. There we go. That should help. That should help. All right. So, what I was saying, though, is that for some reason, it seems like people aren't doing that. I don't know what's going on. I mean, a little interesting, I guess, to me. I might be the only one who finds that interesting at all, but whatever. So, we are doing daily, weekly challenges. Like I said, we've got our replay of the quest story piece here, or at least a portion of the quest story. The mission called the Experiment. We will be replaying that. We have the cannon, turret cannon, or plasma gun as the weapons du jour, the weapons of the day. We will be knocking out this challenge, and as you can see where it says stage 1 of 2, there is a follow-on behind it. We'll be knocking out its follow-on as well at the same time as we knock out this one and its follow-on, winning 2 battles and missions, and then the follow-on of winning 3 battles and missions. So that's going to be a total of 5 missions we're going to do with cannon equipped. Actually, we're going to be using turret cannons because they're little boys. So we're going to be doing that to knock out those. We're going to have to craft any part on any workbench. Let's see what we got there real quick, because I know what I've started kind of looking down the rabbit hole of here is messing around, getting some new parts. So I have all the parts necessary, all the required pieces and parts for the M37 Piercer. So I think I'm going to craft one of these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make one. Why not? I figure I'll try some new things. You know? So that's my part for now. I might go ahead and make some fidgets out of that. I might even make some imps out of that a little bit later. Not sure. Not 100%. Probably not. Probably will. I'll probably try it. Just to have some different stuff to mess around with. And that also satisfied the craft any part on any workbench daily challenge. So we took care of that. That's already out of the way, progressing us toward this completing 40 daily challenges, weekly challenge. And this one too, that says complete 12 daily challenges. But I don't care about this one because it just gives decorations for your test track, and I have an ass ton, I'm going to even say, of those already. Way more than I ever need and or will use. So I really don't care about that at all. Not at all. It's a complete waste of my time to even think about it, much less talk about it like I'm doing right now. We are going to complete one easy raid here with 20 fuel, of which you'll see we have 200 fuel currently in the tank. We're going to complete one easy raid, like I said, for 20 fuel. And then for the remaining 180 fuel, we're going to do 3 hard raids. Now, whether they be hard raids with electronics as the reward or hard raids with copper as the reward, either one, we need progress toward both to get the 500 engineer badges that each of those weekly challenges award for completing 10 of each of those in the course of the week. So whichever one or combination thereof, in order to do the 3 hard raids that we can afford with the 180 remaining fuel, we will be doing those. But to that end, let's look first, while we have this vehicle equipped right now anyway, and let me see if I have my co-driver, that's fine, which is the vehicle I tend to use for my raids, especially hard raids. Let's look and see what options it gives us currently. So it gives us hit and run against the lunatics in the Eastern Array. We may very well do that one. That sounds pretty good. Or last convoy against fire starters in Dead Highway. Either one of those are quite acceptable. Let's start with hit and run lunatics in the Eastern Array. Why not? Let's do it. Let's get right to it. We'll knock those out. We'll knock out our 3 hard raids, hopefully, in that 45-minute span. Whether we do the same one or, one of each or whatever it is, combination. They're both quite acceptable and good for us. That little sip I just took would be a reminder to me to remind you that the unofficial drink sponsor of this portion of today's stream is Diet Dr. Pepper. Here, I'll put it closer so you can see the labeling. Diet Dr. Pepper. It tastes more like the original than other diet drinks. It is cool, crisp, and refreshing. Go pick yourself up some Diet Dr. Pepper today. Let's go ahead and break for that ASMR moment as we get situated for the raid here. That is your ASMR moment of this portion of the stream as well. Cut short just a moment, or just real quick, just because we are progressing. We seem to have a bunch of Retchers in this raid. Yeah, we do. Yeah, 3 of us are double Retcher builds from the looks of things. I'm not worried about the ammo at this point. I have plenty. Uh-oh, behind us. Now I'll start taking some ammo. Didn't finish it. See, now I'm not as... I don't know what their builds involve, of course, these other Retcher builds, but I will say that I have a tremendous amount of ammo for my double Retchers, so I'm willing to wager a small amount that I may very well be better equipped in the ammo department than them. I don't know what their Retcher builds involve, but mine involved 2 expanded ammo packs and 2 regular ammo packs. So they may run out of ammo prior to me. It just happens. What's going on, Big Ben? How's it going, man? I am doing well, thank you. Just tearing up some hard raids today. And how is your day going? How is your lovely hump day going? Wednesday it is. All across this great land of ours. It is Wednesday. And Wednesday equates to hump day. The middle of the week. You sent me a build. Low power score wires and used for low power score wires and scrap. Your day is good. Excellent. Good to hear. I will have to check it out after the raid, of course. I am a little bit busy right now. Sit your ass down and stay there. Think about what you did wrong. Mistakes were made. And then we sit at full ammo again. Nothing to be afraid of. Nice! What's going on, Sago? How's it going, Gore? What do you mean plus operator? I don't know what that part means. But nice on the promotion. Congrats. Always good to have promotions at work. Well, unless you don't want a promotion. Unless you don't like being a supervisor. You know? Which I get that. Having done that quite a bit, I know that the supervisory role can be a real pain in the ass. I mean, it's always nice that they think highly of you, and the pay, of course, usually, helps, but yeah, maybe job title operator, I don't know, but quite often the supervisor part, the supervisory role sucks, Having said that, I'm applying for supervisor positions, so you can see where this goes, right? Civil protection, low degree, volunteer operator form. Okay, cool, excellent, very good, very good. I mean, it sounds like it's a good deal. Sounds like it's something you're very happy about and should be, rightfully so. So, congratulations. That's what matters. As long as you're happy about it and it suits for your work, your your thing, then good for you. Definitely. 4,500. It seems very large for that power score. It seems like, a build that would fit a higher power score, more at least in the 8 to 9 range. But I can see that the weapons themselves are not. What are we running here? Just Luparas? They're definitely not high-end weapons, so. Oh, oops, I hit the wrong thing. My bad. I mean, it looks along the style of the later game builds, but at 4,500, power score. It seems like most of that power score comes from the remainder of the build rather than the weapons, honestly. Because, you know, because I don't know what kind of... Very nice, almost a double pay increase. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, well, I'm sure that the melee is part of it, definitely. At the low, we're on. See, here's where a 4500 ain't gonna measure up. Yep, that's done. Yeah, double pay is always nice. Yeah, double pay is quite nice. In fact, how many do I have in my test drive right now? 3? Today is Wednesday. Alright. Alright. I'm going to... I can visit your garage? Oh. Alright, right between them. Boom! Alright. Pull! 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 I feel like my dad. My dad's a big skeet shooter. I take it this is your Leviathan, clearly. Make it rain! I will return to my garage. Oh, that's fine. Speaking of, I need to send my Leviathan back out. This is mine. I don't know how good it is, actually, or not, but it seems to come back with copper when it does get a battle. So... Oop, I'm in the wrong thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to get my reward. Nothing. See, like if I start, it just starts launching. Make it rain, Leviathan! Make it rain, baby. There we go. Eat it. There goes one guest in my... That's what I was going to do. I need to find the people who are in my test track. Who else is in my test track? Somebody else is around here. I know you are. I don't need... these little things. Get rid of them. Where's the other? Oh, there's one. Cool. Not so tough now, huh? You were picking on a 4,500 power score before. Is there another one over here or not? I thought there were 3. Make it rain! Are there more or no? No, never mind. We've already cleared it. Okay. Send my Leviathan off. Come back in here. Let's get back to another raid, huh? What say ye? Yeah? Alright, let's do it again. That last one wasn't a problem. Of course, we had 3 of us that were double Retchers, so that tends to help. You know how it goes. Welcome, everybody, by the way, to Hump Day. It's the first of the month. Oh. I'm gonna stop it. Stop it, just in case. Are you interested, Sego? I am raiding. This is hard raids with. What is that one? Electronics. Lunatics, Eastern Array, hit and run. You're interested? Alright. I will invite. You are in. Anybody else interested? Party of 4. Now serving. Party of 4. Well, we've got a party of 2 so far. We can make it a double day. We can make it a party of 4, though. If anybody's interested, it's the first of the month. What was that? Chris Rock said that, right? The welfare carol. It's the first of the month. Alright. Looks like nobody else interested at this point. Okay, so we're going. We're back going off. Queuing up. Making it happen. Hitting it. Getting after it. Let's go. Lunatics, Eastern Array. Hit and run. Oh, now you hit ready. Okay. Well, actually, I was going to say, we've been in the queue for 20-something seconds. There must be a chat delay. Significant chat delay from the looks of things, I guess. So welcome everybody to Secret Squirrel Games. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, Secret Squirrel. And even if you're not, I'm still your host, Secret Squirrel. So that's how that works. I don't have a conditional identity. It's whether you're new or not, I'm still Secret Squirrel and I'm still your host. So if you're on this channel. And the channel is, of course, called Secret Squirrel Games. And this is the logo. It's pretty. I made it. It's pretty nice. I like it. You know, it works for me. And it is also the logo that you'll find on my YouTube channel. Now, if you're new to this channel, please go ahead and hit follow. You know, you'll be notified when I go live with this game or any other game. Sometimes we swap it up. Sometimes we do War Thunder or something else. And then on top of that, I have, let's see, a Dungeons & Dragons campaign that airs on Saturday nights. A buddy of mine is running. It's a Greek mythology-based Dungeons & Dragons campaign. That airs on Saturday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. My crossed-out streams are on here on noon. At noon, 12 noon. Obviously, there is no other noon, just the 12 one. Eastern Time in the U.S. on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Hence why we are on right now. That's -4 UTC for anybody in a different time zone. And then on top of that, we have cross out tomorrow and the next day at 3 p.m. Thursday and Friday. That would be 3 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursdays and Fridays. So my scheduled streams are crossed out at 12 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and 3 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays, and then, like I said, Dungeons and Dragons at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. But that's just what's scheduled. I play other games, and they are you suck. You really, 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 really suck. That's why you don't like that dude. Nobody likes that dude. Did you hear about the way the other bots talk about him in the break room? He's an ass. Stop it. Just hang out. Stop moving. I'm trying to shoot you. Really wish you'd just stop moving. Make it easier for me to shoot you, please. So we're already down a guy? I was wondering, I was like, where is our fourth? And he does not appear to be around. How the hell's that happening? We're still pretty early in this, you know? I'll try to stay out of your ass. There you go. Lost another one. Damn it. Snuck a little Lance guy in there. Right in the middle of it all. Alright. Get it moving. We going good. We doing it. We alright. Oh, sorry, Sega. Didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Uh-oh. Yeah, I hear you. Ooh. You got lucky that Lance dude went right past you, man. While you were all cap-canned up. I was coming back to get you, but I saw him, and I'm not gonna lie. I was scared for a moment. Damn it! Stop with the back and forth, man. You're disgusting.
Someone needs their training wheels back.
With your driving. Well, there goes one Retcher, and there goes the whole car. Oh, that's not great. That's not great.
Let's see him try this barefoot. Destroy the enemy. Well done.
All right, here we go. We're coming. Of course, it doesn't help that the other player is waiting until the very end to come back into the game, apparently, from the looks of things. Nope. No. Damn it. I really wanted to get rid of that fuse before it got to me. Good. Damn. Doing the dance of death. With these fuses. And their little escort, or their little spawny vehicles. I'm concerned about you. I am concerned that trucks are already at 45 health. Of course, there is only 2 of us now playing. Yeah, that always disappoints. That disappoints quite a bit, I would say. Damn it. And now we got guys behind us again. Well, it's not helping. But now I'm alone. Okay, cool. These guys are shooting me, so I'm going to prioritize them. Damn it! No, I get this thing for coming back. There you go. Lost half my car again. I hope these other 2 plan on returning, because this ain't gonna last long if it's just the 2 of us against everybody else. Ah, crap.
I see just like where he came from.
Well, good. This guy finally came back in. And he's already dead. Excellent. And I'm about to get killed. Woo!
That's your best effort.
You like that little move around? Keep the truck as my obstacle. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hang behind the truck. Oh, he's coming this way. I'm gonna go around this way. I'm gonna come around this way. I'm gonna go around this way. With my life already red, I'm like, hell yeah, I don't want him to get close. He seemed to be using shotguns, so. Boom. Those other dudes just were barely there. Now I get it. Your power score is significantly lower. I get that for you, Sego. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. That's the key. I didn't have to use a repair kit. I'm happy about that. But this guy's a 12,000 power score. And you saw when he finally did come back after the boss was there, all he did was come around the corner, shoot a little bit, and then he was gone. He was destroyed again. I'm like, good lord, man. Care to go again? We'll just do the same one again if you want. Or unless you want to do the other one. The other option, I'll go ahead and just come on back real quick, just so you know. The other option is the last convoy against fire starters on the dead highway. Yeah, no, I concur, Sego. You are the lower power score. You know, you and the one guy, you know, are the lower power scores. So, all right, we'll just do this one again. Screw it, I don't care. We'll do this one again. We know what to expect, at least. We know what the battle is. Yeah, but I'm like, that other guy, as soon as he died the first time, he just waited the whole mission until the end, and then he barely came back in and did anything. So I was like, well, that kind of sucks. We just got to be careful. The 2 things we got to be careful about are the Lance guys, mainly, and then the Fuse guys. Those 2 do the most damage to you. Obviously, the lance guy just hits you the one time, but still, it can be significantly damaging. Obviously, a double lance, whatever, Lancelots or whatever the hell they are. And then the fuse drone dude. Yeah, you did. I saw that go by and I was like, whoop! I was like, whoa. Thought that was going to be it. Thought Sego was going to be donezo. Like this guy right there. Somebody shot it on him. There we go, we got him. I don't mind hanging back a little bit. I mean, you know, I don't want to rush up in there, be foolish. Besides that, my Retchers specifically have gotten nerfed with the closer range shots now. So, they are definitely a weapon that is designed for... Oh, we got guys behind us. There goes a... There you go. I got his lances off of him. Go. Bunk! Bunk! No! Ooh, that was lucky. Oh, that was lucky again. That damn fuse guy didn't... His fuses turned on the truck instead of me. Thank God. I will take some of that ammo, though. Oh, man, those fuses were right there in front of me, too. I was like, oh, man, I'm screwed. But no! The fuses have missed me. Damn it. No. Ooh, no. No. Damn it. Oh my God. 3 fuses and I'm dead. I tried to avoid them. I really did. I could not kill them. My scatter on my Retcher rounds was missing them, or only lit them on fire instead of destroying them. That fuse dude killed 2 of us. Like I said, they are the ones to watch out for the most, really. The lances are bad, but those fuse dudes. There you go. His lances are gone at least. Boss. What boss? Oh. I get it. Alright, let's get them. Get some ammo here real quick. Jesus, man, what are you guys like using a booster to just skim along the ground? What the hell was that? What's wrong with this guy? Got a problem? I completely whiffed going after that. Oh, good job. Okay, we got him coming up on the left. Alright. In good position. Truck's about to hit it. Whoa. Damn. He's on a run, this guy. And now he's not. Now he's more on a casual stroll.
Well done, guys. Keep it up.
There we go. Nice. Sweet. Dude. Sweet. Alright. I have done my hard raids for the day. I have an easy raid to do. I don't know if you have any interest in sticking around for that, Sego. Alrighty then. So we can see that our options are perimeter breach with the nomads, or against the nomads, I should say, at the Lost Coast, or against the scavengers at Ship Graveyard with the War for Fire. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that one's an obvious choice right there. Going with that, man. Going with that. There you go. Light her up. Light it, fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. If anybody recognizes that movie reference, please let me know in the comments. If not, well, oh well. What are you gonna do? In 1 minute, I will tell you what the movie reference is, in case nobody has gotten it. Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. Disable some generators. We got some generators to disable. It was from The Crow with Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son. That's what it was from. Get over here to protect the truck. You disabled the tower. Now you're dead. That's what Bob said. His name's just Bob. He didn't have some kind of crazy dramatic character name. Just Bob. I'm sorry. I should specify. Post-apocalyptic Bob. Thank you very much. Oh, you think you're somebody, but you got rockets. Is there another one here? There is. Making noise. So what are these you're running? Sego? I'm shooting you in the butt. I'm speaking, what Terminator is language here now. Wee. Been pretty active. They've been all over the place, have they not? I believe they have. I get it's been non-stop. I don't let them hanging around, waiting for stuff to happen. Been a fun one. Oh, Jesus. you doing, man?
Yeah, got one.
Pointless work. Feeling a little. Does somebody have a case of the Wednesdays?
Not gonna need that Squirrel no more.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm not a fan of that. I've never been a fan of that. And let me just tell you, especially in government positions, that is a huge part of it. Justify your existence, i.e., create work. I have never been a believer in busy work. I'm a much bigger believer that, hey, you know what? If there's nothing to do, now's the time we take it a little easy. You know, there's no reason to panic and rush things and create work just because we've caught up and we've done what we were supposed to be doing. That's good for us, you know, that we've done that, but we don't need to create work. I mean, hell, that's when I take advantage of things that we used to call morale days in the military. I would, if we caught up with our work and everything, and I say, well, listen, yes, there's always more you could do. You know, I used to say, yeah, of course, there's always more we could do. There's always, you know, something extra. We could organize this or the whatever. But now's the best time, when it's not rushed, for me to squeeze in a morale day. And a morale day would be something like, listen, if we can accomplish this amount of productivity by this date or whatever, then we're going to have a half day on such and such, you know, on the next day or something like that or whatever. But the first half of the day, we have to be productive and we have to do this or that. And then after that, our half day is going to involve not everybody just going home because we're on the clock, but instead we're going to do a morale event. Like, me and the boys would go playing golf. I'd take the guys from the office, you know, out to the golf course, even if they weren't golfers. Doesn't matter. Come smack some balls around and have some fun, whatever, and we'll, you know, enjoy a nice day out though. In nature, which is great considering that our job at that time, specifically when I could afford to do this, was in like a windowless, you know, building, you know, and you're just like, you know. So I was like, let's go out, let's get some fresh air, let's, you know, or we'll organize a cookout, you know, a lunch barbecue or something like that. You know, we'll throw some football around or frisbees or something. We'll play frisbee golf or something, you know. Yeah, I'm sure it's got a lot of government mentality carryover. You know, Aurora, I know the Aurora, the Prometheus. Okay. Cool. Excellent. You enjoying that build, Sega? Did I finish the... Yeah, I did finish the other. Yeah. Okay. Somewhat. That's good. That's good. Seems a little bit OP. Just a little bit. More than its power rating. That's excellent. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go replay the mission. The questline mission. I don't know if you care to come along and shoot up some cars with me or not. Just use it for raids. Got it. I'm gonna do that before I knock out the low power score missions, so that I can, you know, finish up the daily challenges and stuff. And how are we doing on patches? We need 1, and that's it. I have not. I was gonna do the low power score missions. You want to do those first? We can do those first. No, it's fine. Well, we can do those first if you want. If you want to care to come along for those. Alright, cool. We'll do that. Today is, what did I just say? Cannons, right? Yeah. Yay, yay! Cannons. Yay. We're gonna do it anyway. I don't even care. I'm I'm running 2,500. You're running 2,000. That's fine with me. Cannons are my weapon of the day for me. Is cannon your weapon of the day as well? For those that don't know what I'm talking about, weapon of the day is the daily challenges here. You have one that just says win X number of battles and missions. It starts with 2 and then has a follow-on that says 3. And then, right. And then the other one says win 2 battles and missions or raids using a cannon, turret, cannon, or plasma gun. Weapon of the day, meaning that weapon portion of that challenge, where it says win 2 battles and missions or raids, and then the second part being using a cannon, turret, cannon, or plasma gun. Today it's that. Tomorrow it's going to say shotgun, using a shotgun in other words. And the next day it's going to say machine gun, rapid fire machine gun, minigun, or combat laser. And then it's going to start back over with cannon, turret, cannon, and plasma gun. So those are on a 3-day rotation. Get off of me, dude. Damn, Sarah. Why you ninjaing me? Ninja sniping my ass.
Where do you think you're going? Find some
Here in your face, Sarah. Now who's laughing? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
We sure showed him today, huh?
You went on a craft? I thought you weren't crafting anymore. I thought you said you were just gonna play and buy. And sell your scrap. And play and buy. And sell your scrap. Yeah, I was terrible on that. Look at you, Sego. Getting at it. Too profitable to not? Well, you said you went through AK scrap. Did you go through other resources, or was it just like, I mean, obviously some. There's nothing you buy with build with just scrap. But were you just building like low quality stuff, like whites and blues and stuff? Mainly whites, probably. Yeah, okay. Like repair kits and things like that, or whatever. Bats. That's a cabin, right? Growls and bigs. Big G's. Got it. The price has gone way up or something on that one?
There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
around
market
here.
fluctuations, man. You can play them. That's a way to do it, definitely.
Another enemy destroyed.
Oh man, I completely whipped right over his top of him.
That's good. That was a good shot. Enemy vehicle immobilized.
Andy! Why is this guy just trying to make sure he's in my way?
No pity, no remorse.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully the window doesn't close. Yeah, profitability. Hopefully the market doesn't go or whatever direction, I guess down in that case for the items that you're trying to sell. True enough. It's always the risk, man. It's always the risk. A gremlin. Gremlin. The shotgun, right? The melee shotgun. Nice. That is a good profit. Yeah, somebody will buy it. It's always the case, though. That's always the disclaimer, the qualifying statement. If somebody would buy it.
Focus. Guns up. That's right. I see bad guys incoming.
Completely whiffed there. Man. Damn it, that sucked. Firing into the shadows here. I'm terrible on these ones. I've been terrible today. Look at me way down at the bottom across the board. What was that, 4 of them? That's 4, right? We got one more? No, we got... No, it's only 3. We got 2 more. Alright, alright, alright. I hate Cannon Day. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate Cannon Day. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's also not great. So no, I'm not a fan. I'll just say that. I'm not a fan. Hate's a strong word. I shouldn't say hate. As far as your order of action, like what you're playing out or doing.
There's a whole bunch of them around here. Burn him. Toasted.
Oh man. I'm not going to get anything on this one. This is going to suck across the board. Yeah, they got these guys already.
Another one. Touched. One's holed up in here somewhere.
Yeah, there's 2 of them over there, so they're going to get him before... Oh. Ooh.
Now that's what I like. Well done.
Only on copper raids? Alright, so there's 2 ways you can read that, and I'm not sure what you mean by that. Gonna use free fuel to only do copper raids, to build up copper. Or you're gonna use free fuel only on copper raids, and then pay fuel on other raids. So which is it? Is it that you're going to concentrate on copper raids? Oh, so it is paid fuel on other raids. So what? Why? What's the logic behind just to build up copper? Copper is abundant. Okay. So why don't you use your free fuel Do you need copper? Are you short on copper? I don't know. I don't know what your status is on copper. You don't need copper.
You tell him I'm coming. And hell's coming.
No.
With me. Yeah.
I mean, there are people buying it. There is a price out there for it, but it's not very high. It's very low.
I'm breaking through here.
Ah, crap. Well, my cannon is still here barely, but everybody's attention is on me. So, why don't you use your free fuel also on other raids? Why don't you just not do copper raids? I mean, the only reason I do the ones I do is for the engineer badges, for the free, Pathfinder container.
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah,
Mission
but that's what
accomplished.
I do. Yeah, see, I was terrible this whole day as far as that's concerned, as far as these ones or whatever. Yeah, I'm not either. Is that what you're looking to do, though, is add normals to your collection? Okay, so... No, I get that, but you don't have to change anything, really. I mean, you don't have to use your free fuel for... Yeah, cool. Okay, cool, Singo. How much fuel do you have left? I mean, I'll go with you if you want. You want to do another hard one? I'll do another hard one. They've changed, so now we have the option of, no, that's fine. Data theft, scavengers at the bridge, or perimeter breach, Steppenwolf's Lost Coast. I just need to I'll just put the fuel in, that's all. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Data theft it is. Oh, I'm in the wrong... I'm in the wrong vehicle. In the wrong vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, data theft's good. I like data theft. Like I said, it's pretty simple as far as it goes. Kill the guards, defeat 2 waves defending 1 location, kill the guards, defeat 4 waves defending the 2nd location, return to 1st location, defeat 4 waves again, and then the 5th wave with the boss. Pretty straightforward. Pretty easy. No, Gore, what I was going to say is just don't do the hard raids with copper as the reward, that's all. Use your free fuel for hard raids with electronics, and then with normal raids with plastic. And then that'll leave you plenty of extra free fuel, to knock out the easy raids, definitely, and then you'll still have extra free fuel beyond that. If you want to even do the easy raids, you don't even have to do the easy raids. In fact, you could do the hard raids with electronics as the reward. I don't know, whatever you want to do. I guess you could just do more plastic beyond that if you really wanted.
Great shot, brother.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't understand or not seeing the logic of saying that you don't use the free fuel for other raid. I'd use the free fuel for whatever raid you're doing. It's free. Use it first before paying anything, whether you're doing copper or not. I mean, that's my viewpoint on it, but I could be wrong. Hit me. We're coming. I'm just picking up some ammunition, baby. Whoop. There it is.
Someone needs their training wheels back. That'll teach him.
Aw, man, shot off one of my Retchers. That's some bullsh. Some bullsh. Damn. Yeah, really didn't like me. He went around you just to shoot me.
This one's doing the worm. I got him good.
Do.
That one's dead.
Uh-oh. Returning to battle, fully armed and operational battle station. Ah. Coming in hot. Right, it doesn't matter how the free is spent. Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't. It's just as long as you're spending it. As long as you're using it before using your own resources, that's all that matters. Here, huh? Okay. Turn the copper back into fuel. Spin that fuel to grind the plastics. No, I mean, whatever way you're juggling around the resources mentally to say I'm going to turn this into this and turn that into that or whatever. The point is you're spending you're using all your fuel, your free fuel at least. And then all you're saying beyond that is that you're going to grind out more plastics, really. I mean, in summary, you're just basically saying I'm going to concentrate more on plastic. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Sago. Absolutely. Thank you for assisting me, or going along with me on mine. And you're doing the raids not as much for the engineer badges, although also for that, but mainly just to build up plastics. And I'm sure you're looking at it as, oops, not plastics, just plastic. Yeah, so it's running 35 for 100, basically. Okay, we're gonna look at it based on the hundreds. Okay, whereas electronics is running 73 for 100. Okay. Electronics you get from hard raids. Hard raids cost 50% more fuel than normal raids. Normal raids, if I'm recalling correctly, will give you about... How many plastic are you running? I was going to say about 16? or so plastic per raid, or am I off? Am I running too high? 20? Okay. All right, so 20 plastic. 16's low end. Okay. So, but you're getting 20 to 24. Okay, so let's say 20. All right, so 20 plastics for 40 fuel cost, essentially. And each plastic, since you're running 1/5 of the 35 that they cost, is 7, right? Well, 35 for 100. Each group of plastics, as I'm saying, is netting you 7 coins worth of plastic for the cost of 40 fuel. So you're getting your fuel to coin ratio basically for expenditure in a normal raid running plastics as the reward. You're spending 40 fuel to get 7 coins. Now, at that end, at that cost, let's just make sure what we're looking at. First off, you're spending 40% of fuel cost. Fuel is running 570, let's say. Normally it's running about 6, but right now it doesn't look like it's that high. It looks like pretty good. Actually, right now does fuel really drop? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's dropped per se, but I thought it was normally running up here in the 5.9. Maybe I just haven't priced it recently or whatever, but it looks like it's dropped a bit. Okay, so let's say it's running 570. Okay, so 570 in fuel, 40% of that, we'll make it 5.8. We'll make it, no, we'll do 570, that's fine. 5.7 times 4 is 20 and 2.8, 22.8, so 2.3 coins worth of fuel is equating to 7 coins worth of plastic that you're getting from a normal raid, right? So that's you're turning 2.3 coins into 7 coins by doing a normal raid with plastic as the reward, and then turning around and selling that plastic. Now, you're not really turning it into 7 because after market reduction, for posting it, it's not really worth 7. Yes, it's selling at 35, but you're getting the market reduction off of it. But still, we'll say, even if we say 6, whatever, that's fine. You're turning 2.5, let's say, into 6 coins that way. Whereas if we're doing electronics, for example, we know copper's cheap. But if we're doing electronics, for example, I think you're getting should get around between 12 and 14 or 15, maybe 12 and 15 electronics for 60% of the fuel cost. And we said we were using 5.7, so 6 times 5.7 is you'd average around 12 electronics. Okay, so that's fine. 60 though is times 5.7 is 30 and 3 40 4.2, so right, 6 times 5 30 4.2, yeah, so 3.42, so about 3.5 coins instead of 2.5 coins in value of fuel that you would need, and in doing so, you're going to get about a dozen, so you're going to get 1/8 of 100 electronics. Electronics was what, 73? Was that what I said? 73. Well, if you buy it by the 100, it's only like 7 here. So let's just base it off of 7. Okay, so 1/8 of the 100 though at 7 cost, you're looking at hold on a second, let me get rid of this dude, whatever. You're looking at 8 times 7, 5.5. So it's not as profitable as what we're saying, because what we're saying is you're but 580 or whatever, is there, whatever, so 560, or whatever. So you're running Yeah, plastics are... Right, because... Right? Well, yeah, not only time-wise, and chance of success-wise, and not have to use a repair kit-wise, which repair kit would cut into your profitability significantly. Yeah, plastics have the better return. I mean, electronics are a higher price, but plastics have the better return, right? Because it would cost you 8... You'd have to do 8 missions at 12. Let's say you're averaging about 12. You'd have to do 8 hard raids at 12 each, basically. A little more, 8.5 actually, to get you to the 100 necessary to get 73 here. Whereas you'd only have to do 5 of the other at 20 to get half that price, which though that means you'd have to do 10 of them to equate to this price point. But 10 of them only cost you 400 fuel, whereas 8 of these would cost you 480 fuel. So yeah, I think plastics are probably a little bit better. And then the repair kit consideration, yeah, like Sego, like I just said, is just the fact that when you throw in even one every 3 or so, 3 or 4 raids, that's going to take off from the I don't want to say, I guess, the bottom line, I guess, whatever. You could say take off from the profitability factor, one way or another, whatever. And you're less likely to need those in the normal raids, definitely. So yeah, I would say overall plastics are probably the better, more profitable run. That being said, in my particular case, I'm still sitting at 4,000 plastics, but I've only got 705 electronics. So, and I'm sitting at 4,000 plastics because of what? Operation Gozu. Hell yeah. Run it fast, run it often. Get lots of free plastic. Little bits at a time. Yep. Because that stupid Gozu. Stupid, dummy Gozu. Whose poopy idea was that? Stupid. I wish I'd done it more. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. If I'd only had the luxury of being able to... if I'd only had the luxury of being able to just run that all the time... I'd probably be at like 10,000 plastic if I just stayed online all the time. But no, I'm gonna have a girlfriend and a life and stupid stuff and what was school, I think. Also, I was running school at the time, so if I didn't have that though, yeah, that's true too. You know, it was always a gamble unless you could actually arrange your own team and everybody was on the same page and knew what to do and had the right kind of builds for it and said, "Listen, we're going to run this fast," you know, and everybody knew what to do. Then it was great. Then it was fantastic. Sure, was it repetitive? Oh hell yeah, it was super repetitive. I mean, it was just you're just playing on autopilot. You know, because you're just so used to just running the same run over and over and over and over and over. But right now, I'm sitting at 4,000 plastic because of it. You know, so... I mean, I paid the price. You know, I put in the effort, and I paid the price. Little teeny bits of plastic at a time, but... it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we did have the speedruns down for the most part, and as long as you didn't have, like Gord said... a lame group with you, with the other couple of people or whatever, and they didn't do the speed runs, and they were like running a tank build or something like that, and you're like, great, that guy's not even he's gonna barely be halfway across the map by the time the whole mission's over, you know? And that happened. People wanted to spend their time trying to kill the enemy, saying, "Oh, that'll get me more plastic." Okay, you're only talking about the difference between 8 or 9 versus 11 or 12. I'd much rather run them faster and get 8 or 9 every time, much quicker, than running them slower and getting 11 or 12. I don't know. Just seemed faster to me. It seemed like a faster build-up to me to run the speed runs. I could be wrong. All right, so what are you ready for? I don't even know what you're readied up on, Sego. Are you going to go and help me with the thing? Is that what you're readied up on? You gonna help me do the replay of the mission? Because I'll do it. Yeah, I ain't scared. You ain't scaring me. Okay. I mean, you didn't have to, but I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna complain. I ain't scared. I'll do it. We're gonna do this. For those who don't know, so there is an actual storyline, a quest, a series of quests, missions, whatever you want to call them, that the game does have. I'm gonna build them, yeah, slowly. I'm gonna concentrate on kind of doing these piercer fidget aspects first. I'm gonna make a few of those first, and then I'll probably build some hovers in order to do these faster. Just to do these faster. I'm staying true to my belief that hovers don't belong in the game, but whatever. As far as my own image of my post-apocalyptic world, hovers don't belong in that setting. My image and their image clearly don't mesh on that. Okay, but I'm staying true to my beliefs of more Road Warrior-ish in concept and less space stuff. But whatever, that's fine. To each his own. So, having said that, though, what I have is, once you complete these, in this setting, the Awakening setting, as they call it, or Adventure Mode, you do the storyline that they have in here. And once you've completed that, you are given the option of coming back every day. You're given a mission to come back and replay one of the segments of that storyline at a technically harder level. And when you do that, you get a decent chunk of reputation. Minor other resources, but a decent chunk of reputation. I do it because I don't have all my co-drivers maxed out in level yet. Once that happens, I probably won't do these anymore, honestly. But I do it specifically to level my co-drivers because it is a decent chunk of reputation. And it will help level those co-drivers pretty decently. And the enemy, one guy. Apparently coming from up here. Nope. Nah, he's not coming from up there. He just appeared on the map. These guys are definitely coming, though. And so you replay this little portion of the storyline, you get this big chunk of reputation, and then you move on. Now in our case, we've already moved on. We've already done all the other things that I would normally move on to after this, so that means I may switch to something else after this. Who knows? The next group is coming from up here. Here they come, walking down the street. It's the funniest look from everyone we meet. Hey, we're the monkey. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing, put anybody down. Yup. Here comes the Mao. This is the rando off to the left. It may have a visitor. Maybe he was just appearing on my map. I hope your wheels are still on, dude. Okay, never mind. He was just on the other side of the mountain. The mountain side. I believe that there is one Mo. Little groupie McGroupersons of bad guys. If any. There might be. Might not be. I might be mistaken. I guess I'm mistaken. Alright. Oh yeah, and then we gotta, once we get them here, then they don't want to be interrupted during the event, blah, 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 which means 2 Ravagers. Stay inside the car. We don't want interference. Now don't distract me. Ravagers, don't let them stop the experiment. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, 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 yo. One down. Down. Bear, dear, dear, dear. And then we're done. And we can roll. Have you already done your 20-sider group missions in this area there, Sego? Or do you need them or care to do them? I've already done mine. Well, I mean, we can knock them out. You're not doing them this week, Sego? Okay. So here's the next, which brings up something though, Gore, something you might want to consider also. If you're specifically in the market for selling plastic, as it were, because you find it to be a profitable thing, okay. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for the assist, though, brother. If you're specifically looking at that, have you considered the... I mean, are you looking at engineer badges for resource exchange or for Pathfinder's container? Damn, I keep shooting over this guy. Because you could always exchange them. Because you could always exchange them for... I mean, if plastic is that profitable right now, for example, I mean, if it seems like it's really... Is it having any kind of an actual spike? Or is this just the... See, because, like, electronics is on a little bit of an incline. It's not, you know, the best it's been. It's pretty stable. Plastic is a little higher up also. Yeah, Pathfinder's a jutsu, but look at this. In the last 2 weeks, plastic has been averaging, you know, was averaging like 340 something there, and now it's averaging like 360 something here for 1,000. You know, not horrible. Pathfinders are pretty juicy. I get it. I mean, they're juicy when you hit it right, and otherwise you got to balance out the risk of knocking out almost like 60 or 60 to 65 or about 60 coins worth, or I guess now about 57 coins worth of fuel for a respin, basically, on the roulette wheel of Pathfinder's container items, you know, if you don't hit it right the first time. So, how many badges for 1,000 plastic? Right now? Or... because right now it's only 50 plastic for 185 badges. Now, is that the best exchange rate for plastic? No, I can tell you it's not. The best exchange rate is, well, it's the second best. The best is when you get 100 plastic for 335 badges. Then it's 3.35 badges per, or 3.35 badges per plastic. Yeah. Now, is that super profitable? I don't know, because I would say probably not, considering that your plastic, 3.35 per plastic would mean 3.35 times 1,000 or whatever. No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on a second. Let me do the logic here. No, it's 3.35. Yeah. Per plastic. Yes. So 1,000 plastic would be 3,350. Where are you getting 185? Are you talking about now? Yeah, 50. Yeah. Now, yeah. That's 3,700. Yes, it'd be 3,350 in 2 weeks. So, but that's super expensive if you look at it that way. 3,350. That's a Pathfinder's container for plus, 350 more badges for 1,000 plastic. Now it's expensive in the sense of if your item is less than 335 coins, basically, in other words, you could say, then yeah, absolutely. Right now, a lot of the items in the Pathfinder's container have really gone up in price, and definitely make the Pathfinder's container that much better of a deal. But if it was the way it used to be, not too long ago actually, where like the high-end items were almost 400, they were like 370, 380, 390, maybe 400. There might have been one or two items or three items maybe that were just over 400. And a lot of the other items were still in the like 270, 280 range. Then it was actually worth it more for you to possibly get plastic, depending on what the price of plastic was at the time. But now, I would say stick with the Pathfinder's container on that as well. Definitely. So that brings up a question. Electronics. The best electronics ratio is when it's 5.35 badges per electronic. So if you multiply that by 100, 535 badges per 100 electronics. So 6 times that would be averaging getting, that would be like the, no, not even 6 times that, 5 times that? 525 and 5 times 35 is 150, 165. So I'd only be 2650 and a half. So 5.5 maybe times that. 5 2/3 times that. So 5 2/3 times this though would be 350, 400. You know, so if you had translated it to engineer badge on the best day of exchange, best week of exchange against electronics, you would be equating it to about 400 or so, a little over 400 coins worth of value in sales from electronics for the same 3,000 badges. Basically, it sounds like. So 3,000 badges would get you 3,350 in coins during the best exchange rate time. Or not 3,350. It would cost you 3,350. Yeah, I don't remember. I lost the numbers. But basically, electronics would be a little bit more in value with the engineer badges. That way is what it looked like, at least to me, exchange rate wise. But actually, scrap's got a good price right now, 6.3. That makes me wonder. All right, now I want to see that one definitely. So scrap, you can get 500 scrap for 265 engineer badges on the best exchange rate. So 265 is a little more than 250. 250 4 times in 1,000, 3,000s. You know, so you basically be running, let's say 11 cycles of that. Is that right? 265 times 11. Come on, calendar. My brain's starting to get fried here. I'm a calculator, not calendar. 265 times 11. Yeah, 2915. Okay, so we're gonna base it off of 265 times 11. Okay, so 11 sets of scrap at 500 scrap each for 265 engineer badges. You would be able to get 11 sets of scrap. That would equate to 5,500 scrap. Right. So for the price of basically a Pathfinder's container, you would be able to equate 5,500 scrap. 5,500 scrap. What's it running right now? About the same, 63 or so, whatever it is. Times 5.5. Yeah, you're only looking at 3,000 or 300 and what is that? 315 plus so 450. You that's not that. No, not 450. What am I saying? Half of one of these, 31 and a half. So 31 and a half plus 335. 35? 315. 315 plus 31 and a half. Yeah. So, I mean, you're looking at basically 350 in coins if you converted it to scrap instead. The same 3,000 engineer badges. So it's all comparable in the 300 to 400 range, basically, for resources, basically. It seems like converting the 3,000 scrap or 3,000 engineer badges into a resource instead. It seems like it's between 300 and 400 coin value, whereas Pathfinder's container, yeah, you might get something that's below 300, but you also can easily get something within that same price range, 300 to 400 coins. And nowadays, you can actually get something that's considerably higher in the 5s and whatnot. In fact, I think even in the 6s. Right? I mean, or maybe not. I don't know. 339, 440. Here, I'm gonna start down here because it's easier. 460, 530, 230. Yeah, a little bit. There's almost 6, 589. That's 533, 539, 530. 354, 445. Yeah, it's not as high as it was. 532, 3, whatever, 479. There's still a few items that are over 5, though, at least. Nothing at 6, but there are a couple items that are close. There was at least one. The seal, I know, was like 580 something. Yeah. Yeah, 589 it's running. What was the Shiver running? 533. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so we definitely got our daily seasonal challenges done. Got our regular daily challenges done. Got the replay of the mission done. Got the hard raid progress and the easy raid progress and some progress toward daily challenges for the week as well. Didn't complete any actual weekly challenges today, but that's fine. They're in progress. They're coming along. They're coming along just fine. Oh, I gotta see what that text was a little while ago. I didn't even see it. Oh, okay. All right, so it's pretty good. We made our progress, got it all done in under 2 hours. Pretty good. Thank you, Gore and Sago, definitely for hanging out. Thanks, Big Game, for hanging out. Sago, thanks for joining me, definitely. I think I'm gonna end the crossout stream. I do have one errand, not errand, but task, you know, whatever, something I gotta get done. I gotta online. It shouldn't take but a few minutes, and then I'll probably come back on maybe with a different game. A different game. Yeah. Maybe. Could be. We're gonna see. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try a different. It's a game I've been thinking about checking out. Wasteland 3. Yep. Haven't played it before. I have it. I've had it for a little while. Haven't played it. Been interested in playing it. Haven't found a good spot for it to be able to play it. I think now might be a good time for me to give it a try. So I think I'm going to give that a try when I come back on here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and take a quick break and knock out. Like I said, I do have something I got to do online real quick. You know, pay some bills, things like that. It is the first of the month. So I got to knock out a couple of responsibilities. And then I will probably come back on with some Wasteland 3 in just a little bit. All right? Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I've been Secret Squirrel, your host, and this is Secret Squirrel Games. Thank you very much for joining. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the follow button. If not, then I thank you for coming back, of course. But if you do hit follow, you'll be notified when I go live with this game or any other game. For example, in a few minutes when I go live with Wasteland 3. And also, in addition to Crossout, which I stream at noon Eastern Time in the United States on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays and Fridays, meaning I have a stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. of Crossout. I also am currently scheduled to be streaming on Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time with a Greek mythology-themed Dungeons & Dragons campaign that a buddy of mine is running called Myths and Legends. And if you want to see that, obviously tune in then, or you can always hit follow, like I said, and you'll be notified when I go live with that anyway. Also, if you want to catch up on any of those previous streams that I've done, or other things, to include specifically that D&D campaign, for example, the videos for that are available on my YouTube channel, also called Secret Squirrel Games, and it also has this same logo that you see right here above me. And it is, like I said, youtube.com. Secret Squirrel Games is the name of the channel. You can go check them out over there if you want to see the videos of my past streams, to include those D&D campaign streams, so you can catch up on the storyline prior to tuning in on this Saturday for the new campaign episode. And if you do that while you're over there on YouTube, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe over there. And while you're here on twitch.tv/Secret Squirrel Games, I would recommend you hit follow, like I said. And I will see you guys next time, though. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of your Wednesday. If you don't stick around or come back in just a little bit, just a few minutes for Wasteland 3. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you next time.